What is happening, Magnus Saints? Oh, this do not look good there. I actually didn't expect this. I didn't expect that. But, like everyone else it's like you've been thinking, okay, well, he might get the Epstein treatment. But I didn't expect him to be put on watch, though. You get what I'm saying? But maybe that's why he was put on watch, because they don't want any suspicions of that to possibly happen in any way, shape, or form, whether he doing it or someone else doing it. Maybe that's why. So.
We're tracking music mogul Sean Diddy Combs on suicide watch at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center after two judges denied his request for bail. This as a grand jury is expected to hear new testimony from sex workers very soon. Good Day's Lizette Nunez is outside the facility in Gowanus with the very latest. Lizette, good.
Man, I saw a shot of a document, and they were talking about how like they came up in the party, and he was and there was a bunch of girls there that were like some of them were unconscious, and some of them seemed like they were barely conscious, and they was just having their way with him. And he was just like, yeah, this is what we do, this is how we do it and stuff. I'm just like, man.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dan. So TMC is reporting that two sex workers are sharing their encounters with Diddy with the feds. We're also hearing that Diddy
must be some type of power thing. There's some people, I think, out there. Like who wants to have relations with someone who's unconscious? Unconscious. Or you don't have their consent. They're all, who wants that? I don't. Check this out, though. I used to talk to this chick, right? And she used to take advantage of her man, her boyfriend, whenever he would drink and get passed out. Yeah. I was like, what? That's what she told me. And like, I remember one time she was over here and, I'm flirting and touching or whatever. And I'm messing with her. She's like, no, I don't want to do it. And so she was actually leaving. I was walking her to the door and messing with her and stuff. She was like, no, I can't stop. I can't right now. I got to go. That type of stuff. And then you know what she said to me before she stepped out the door? She basically said something to me like, you should have kept going because I like that R-ish. You know what R word I'm talking about. In other words, she wanted me to go further, be more aggressive. She said that. I'm like, good Lord, she liked it both ways, huh? She liked taking it, and I was just like, man, needless to say, I don't talk to her anymore, okay? Years and years ago. But I was like, see, that's one of those things, too, that gets dudes in trouble, where, look, here's the thing. No means no, all right? I'm telling you young fellas this. No means no. Leave them alone. And I've always been like that. As soon as a chick tells me no, you know what I do? I'll be like, okay. I do just like that. You know how many times I've had them be like, well, I didn't really mean, but you can't take that chance because that'll get you in trouble. You understand? Because the one that you think the no doesn't really mean no. She just wants you to be more aggressive. She just wants you to chase her. She just wants you to do all that. The one you think ain't going to be the one she really meant no, and now all of a sudden you in handcuffs. All right? So if you ever hear no, just stop. Don't do nothing. But you see that's that weird territory. But anyway, it just went off into a tangent. But I just had, you know me, I got stories for y'all. So I just had to tell y'all. So if I still talked to her, I would ask her, what in the hell gets you, what is it about when your man was incapacitated like that where you would want to take it? Like what? And he would be like, yo, you. And she told me some crazy stuff about this dude. She told me she was at a party. One of his boys came up and smacked her booty, and he ain't do nothing. See? Dude on some freak stuff too. Then he didn't have a problem with it. See what I'm saying? They was both freaks, but in different ways, as you can see. Anyway, I'm sorry, but y'all probably like those stories. So, you know, y'all like to hear my stories, so I'm telling you. So, boys, men, no means no.
He has a target on his back while he is behind bars here at the Metropolitan Detention Center. TMZ is reporting that more people plan to cooperate with the feds in Sean Diddy Combs' sex trafficking case.
We found out that these two individuals...
They keep showing that clip. Who's the chick in front of him? Who's the chick right there? Like, I know Cassie's right there. Who's she? Because I'm like, who is she?
Case.
We found out that these two individuals, and we have actually spoken to one of them. They are both sex workers, currently sex workers. Mm-hmm. One of them says that they had an interaction with Diddy in 2014, and they are willing to tell the feds what they know about that interaction.
Jeremy Saland, a criminal defense attorney, weighing in.
You can't, as a prosecutor, subpoena or force a witness to come speak to you in your office, but you can subpoena them to a grand jury where they can speak there or have to potentially speak there. So whether these are new witnesses, whether these are new complainants, meaning victim parties, making the allegations, will yet to be seen. But it doesn't bode well. It doesn't, certainly it's not a good thing if you're Sean Combs' team.
According to several reports, Diddy has been placed on suicide watch at the Metropolitan Correction Center in Brooklyn. The music mogul's mental state is unknown, but being placed on watch is considered to be a preventative measure. This week, 2 different judges denied his request for a $50 million bond. His lead defense attorney is attempting to move him to a different facility in New Jersey as he awaits trial. TMZ is reporting that due to his celebrity status and the allegations, this could bring unwanted attention from other inmates and be a threat to Diddy.
What we've been told by a former warden is he's a target. That's the fact of the matter, and that's why they have him in a solitary part of the jail, because they don't, he becomes a target because it's like what we've been told, it's like a badge of honor that if you were able to inflict some violence on Diddy, that gets you score points with other inmates. So that's a situation that obviously the jail officials do not want to happen.
And federal investigators have made it clear that they do have video evidence, so they have an idea of who was a part of these freak-offs. Now, the criminal defense attorney that we spoke to, he went on to say, depending on what these sex workers share, that means, potentially could mean that there would be new charges for Diddy. As the latest here.
More? Just pile it on, huh?
All right, Lizette, thank you very much.
Just pile it on. Dump all those charges right over there in that pile, please. Woo, boy. I really don't think he's getting away scot-free of anything. Yeah. So post comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. If you enjoyed my thoughts, stories, and perspective on this, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo! Woo!